Hey followers, viewers, and subscribers, Jamie Smith here with jaimesmithtv, and I haven't been vlogging a whole lot, not with what I do for a day job. Right now, my day job essentially is really boring. There's not a lot to talk about. I lift things up and I set them down. I work for a moving company. I'll keep them nameless just in case, for whatever legal reasons. So what I am doing today is something pretty interesting. A viewer and real-life friend told me that there is a amateur open mic night, and it's a basic stand-up comedy type of thing, and I think it's called No Expectations Comedy. It's at Coffee Underground in Greenville, South Carolina. I'm on my way there tonight. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a bit to do, or if I'll have time, or if they can fit me in any kind of a slot. But I'm gonna head over there and see what happens, and if I can get some footage, I will keep that. And I definitely would love everybody's feedback. Let me know what you think of it, and if it's something I should continue to pursue. But anyway, on our way there, and we will see you in the next segment. Parking is a mother. I don't know if I'm gonna be on time or if I'm gonna have a slot. Greenville's growing. That structure wasn't here last time I was downtown. Thank you. The weirdest part is all of that is true, every bit of it. Now, I'm gonna use my phone for my notepad, and I may go off track, and somebody give me one of these to let me know my time. So I'm gonna tell a couple of true stories and then have a few streams of consciousness. Hopefully it makes you laugh. I've never really tried these jokes out on a crowd this size. I'm an amateur comedian. You know that guy that really annoys the piss out of you at work? I'm that guy. So, okay. You ever have friends that ask really disturbingly illogical questions that you absolutely have no answer to at all? A good friend of mine the other day, he came over, we had a couple of beers, and he was saying things that annoy him about movies that have no realism to them and no scientific basis. And true story, this guy actually said, how come in werewolf movies you never see gender-specific werewolves? Literally, he said, you see them in the room, but you don't see dog. It doesn't happen, or camel toe. None of that. You never see that. And I was really uncomfortable, but at the same time, I was really amused. That ever happened to you? You're kind of going, I want to go. I want to leave. Wait, no, this is my house. You have to leave. You know? I mean, it's one of those moments. So, anyway, I have absolutely no segue, so I'm on to my next joke. True story. Does anybody remember the third movie in the Star Wars trilogy, the new trilogy, with, you know, Revenge of the Sith and all that, when Darth Vader first became Darth Vader? At the time, I had a little nephew who was probably about 6 years old. He was obsessed with the Darth Vader toys, but like many of us in our generation, when we were kids, he couldn't pronounce or say the name right. You know, Dark Vapor, and, you know, and all of that. And you would keep telling him, Darth Vader, Darth Vader, Darth Vader. Well, we went into a Burger King, and they were selling those toys. And, you know, there's always that one really popular toy that everybody wants. And of course, you guys know what it is. It was Darth Vader, right? But he had been drilled so much to say the name that he couldn't remember the name. So he just came up with the first thing off the top of his head, the Black Man. Wait, it gets better. We go into this Burger King, and it was Ghetto City. It was Compton. Not really, it was Duncan. I don't know if anybody remembers that Burger King. It's now Chick-fil-A. But we walk in there, and there are cornrows, neck tattoos, grills, and facial hair on the women. I walk up there, I go, okay, Darth Vader, Darth Vader, Darth Vader, Darth Vader. We order our food, and I go, okay, what do you want? I want the Black Man! Darth Vader, I want the Black Man! So fortunately, they were really good sports. They laughed, they thought it was absolutely hilarious, and they just, you know, oh, here you go, you know, so, true story. Another true story. I am a recovering personal trainer. What I mean by that is I no longer do personal training. I think I'm probably scarred for life from my childhood experiences when my mother went through some of those healthy cooking phases. Does anybody remember those that didn't quite work out back in the 80s? Like your soybean spinach meatloaf? You know, the green block, no, oh, okay, everybody's looking at me like, no, dude, I had macaroni and cheese, fuck you. Sorry, that was my childhood. Jane Fonda workouts and soybean spinach meatloaf. Okay, so true story with this. I come home, I go, hey, what's for dinner, Mom? She goes, soybean spinach meatloaf. I said, sounds interesting.
So she sets a green block on my plate. I go, huh, that's green. She goes, yeah, try it. I said, okay. So, I take a bite out of it, and it smells like ass, feet, and shame. So, she goes, how do you like it? No, it sucks. I'm sorry, Mom, I hate it. So my best friend Damien comes over, and he's been known to eat anything. He takes a bite out of it. He does the same thing. Not bad, not bad. When Mom turns her back, he... Right? Okay, so my dad comes home. He takes a bite out of it, and she goes, what do you think? He says, interesting. We're coming back to that. Now, he didn't eat all of it. None of us ate all of it, so it was a huge batch of it. So, Mom sets it in the dog bowls. Well, it's my job every morning to go and make sure the dogs are fed before I go to school, right? Those bowls are still full with those green blocks. Okay, some of y'all are just chuckling. Do you understand that dogs eat shit? Okay, they ate shit, but they will not eat those green blocks. Okay? So, at that point, I no longer ever for the rest of my life trusted my dad whenever the word interesting came out of his mouth. You may as well say, hey Dad, what was it like to get face raped by the mastodon? Interesting. Hey Dad, what was it like when you fell off the cliff and the car exploded? Interesting. I have no ending for this joke, so I take a short bow. Thank you, guys.
All right, so we had a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. One of my buddies came out and supported me. He even did the filming for me. Didn't have to stand it up on a tripod with the camera and all that. And I think I did okay. Some of the jokes didn't go the way I wanted them to. Some of them did way better than I expected them to. I guess that's how it goes. Not a professional comedian. I'm an amateur comedian. If you guys want to see more stuff like that, they do that stuff every Monday. Let me know and come and see me out there if you're local to me. Thanks for watching.